He was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery
Day
prices.
one.
The inflation has been high
Chaos,
since
day
COVID,
one.
and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true.
She was like, I can't wait for you to get deported.
Hey everybody, this is Dean FM, Dean Fraser Milford, here for your creature comfort, and today I wanted to do another reaction video. This one is going to be two. We're going to be going to the TikToks a little bit. I'm going to be looking at the hashtag FAFO because I was looking at people's compilations for the last reaction, so I want to make my own compilation this time. We're going to go through what the latest hashtag FAFO about this Trump shit. It is what it is. This country's going downhill. It's Armageddon. And I'm getting out of nowhere. Okay, I am right here in America. We're never gonna stop. We're never gonna change. We're never gonna be stopped. This is our love war. Let me know about how you feel in terms of sympathy when it comes to those type of things. I think slippery slope. You left me with a sliver of hope. For me, my identity politicized in all different fashions. My right to exist. I have little sympathy. I'm not gonna torture somebody. I'm not gonna yell at somebody. I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, I might, but you know what I mean. None of this is good. I'm not gonna cherish it. It is just what it is. We just have to appreciate the bullshit. Anyways, this is hashtag FAFO. This person is going to be talking about my first FAFO moment as an Uber driver. Please make sure to check out my stuff and let's get right into it.
Today is January the 25th, 2025, and I had my first FAFO moment with someone. And I am in utter disbelief, but not really.
What happened?
I am an Uber and a Lyft driver, and
good company.
I can't believe how much hatred people have in their hearts towards people. I have over 23,000 rides. I've only had to put out 11.
Oh,
and
that's a lot.
Today,
put them out
added
like
to the list. So I went to go pick up this young lady, and her name is Haley. We don't have any more information than that. Unfortunately, my dash cam is down. It stopped working, and I have not ordered a new one yet.
Yeah.
And even though Uber allows us to record video and audio on our phones, it doesn't save to our phones. It saves to the app. So
then
with that being said, Haley gets in my car. She's disheveled. She's running late. She just gets in, kind of throws her stuff on the seat, sighing, breathing hard, cussing, not at me, but just, you could just tell she's not having a good morning.
Yeah.
And then I have to ask her for a PIN. I have it set up on my end as a driver to require a PIN. Uber gives them the PIN number.
Right.
So she was like, ugh, gives me the PIN number. I confirm the address. We're going. And it's a 27-minute ride.
Okay.
And we are maybe 13 minutes in.
Really?
And I'm going the route that it's telling me to go. And I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Our roads are spectacular. Yeah. I'm from the Midwest, where your car will be towed on a road there.
Some issues with Uber customers, I'm sure.
She was kind of getting herself together in the back seat. Like, she was like emptying out her bag, making a whole bunch of noise, moving the car around, like shuffling through, cussing, the whole nine. She has on her headphones, prepping and priming, brushing her hair, doing all this stuff in the back seat. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I can care less. So she then now speaks and says, can you stop going over those bumps like that? I'm trying to put my makeup on.
Right. Yo.
I was like, ma'am, I'm like, I can't do anything about the road.
Right.
And this is the route that it
People
has
are very
been going.
self-centered. They're very egocentric. They're very,
you know, I can't do anything about the road. Right. And she was like, well, try.
I just pulled over and be like, go finish your makeup, then we can go. You want to be late? We'll be late. I can't. Like,
I love the Lord. Okay. I love the Lord.
I love the Lord.
And I just kept riding. That was a nice fare on that ride. So I just kept driving. And maybe 2 minutes later, she was like, so you just gonna keep running over the speed bumps? I was like, man, what you expect me to do? I can't do nothing about the road. And then she was like, oh, whatever. And she got one more time, because I'm running out of cheeks. I'm running out of grace. Yeah. And then she was just like, I'm like, I'm sorry, what? She was like, nothing. So she has her headphones on. So I get in the right hand lane. So I'm getting ready. So I turn around to check my blind spot. And as I turn around, she has a bottle in her hand, which is perfume, and she's about to spray it on herself. I said, ma'am, do not spray your perfume in my car. And she said...
She's about to spray it on you or her or the car?
I was like...
She was real confident with it.
I rolled my windows down, pushed the window lock, rolled all these windows down. Mind you, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a little nippy here in Phoenix in that time. So, she was like, roll your windows up. I was just like, I'm about to put you out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just told you not to spray that in my car. That is extremely inconsiderate. I do not want my car smelling like you. Yeah. She was like, I said roll your windows up. Why isn't your windows working?
She's like,
she was like, your car's raggedy anyway. And she's going off or whatever. And the case is, I am just looking for a good spot to drop her off.
Right.
Because she's getting out my car. I'm not going to play this with you. I done gave you too many chances. You're not going to be talking to me crazy. So I'm looking for a place. I'm not even responding to her. I'm looking for a place or whatever. I did turn my phone a little bit so now that camera can really see her. Because you can see, this is kind of where my camera is. I don't really need y'all to see them unless they're doing something to me. So I turned the camera so it can get her. So she was like, I'm sick of y'all and this, that, and whatever, and all of this stuff or whatever. She was like, I can't wait for you to get deported. Sidebar. I know I said I love the Lord.
I don't want to act
turned as many cheeks as I could.
We are at risk.
But I literally reacted at this point.
To be honest,
without even thinking.
How far is it gonna
I
go?
was like, B, I'm black.
Yeah,
she was like, but they can deport you too. And this.
But you know, that's what people want. I heard that in the comments.
I pulled over
like,
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Out there,
I was just like, get the fuck out my car.
Please,
now.
please. And
I just turned around. I looked at her. And she looked at me.
You about to get
and she
kind of out this seat.
Not like jumping at me, like she just froze. And I just gave her the look of death.
That flies up.
Because baby, I'll throw this whole platform away. She looked at me. I looked at her. Inside R. Kelly. And looked at me. And I looked at her. No. I'm just playing. And
he's having a rough time.
She got out of my car. I thought she was finna kick and scream. And no. I scared her. I did. I scared her.
Yeah, I mean,
she got out
once you
my car.
say something back to them, it's really hard.
And I pulled over because I have to report this immediately. Talked to Uber real quick. I'm a Diamond driver, so I get Diamond support. And I told them what happened. I did the report real quick. I submitted the audio and the video, so they already have that. They said, we're so sorry. You know, they banned her Uber account immediately.
Hey!
And all that good stuff. But this is my problem.
Come on, Uber.
And mind you, I can still get her if she's riding with somebody else, or I can get her on Lyft.
Discrimination, diversity policy.
But this is my problem. You're just openly okay with that. They've been like that for a while, honestly. They've been like that since the first time you
behind closed doors, but for the most.
You just openly, just that hateful like that.
Slipped out.
And I'm not nervous for me. I can handle me.
Please.
But I'm nervous for my kids. My daughter's in New York, in college, by herself.
More for the youth.
And this is the new reality now.
Yes.
That people are going to do and say whatever they want to the people with no consequences. You got bounty hunters being paid $1,000 to go track down people. You got the Klan recruiting. You got all of these reversal of civil rights happening. Like, it's so much stuff happening all at once. And I'm trying not to look at any of that stuff because I am a believer. But the reality is, it's never going to be the same.
It won't be the same.
And do I now have to fear for my safety?
Yeah.
I've never had a safety issue in the 8.5 years that I've worked for Uber and Lyft. Or been an independent contractor. But do I now have to worry about my safety? Just trying to make a living.
I have to go that way, and that's what it is.
I'm a part of the 92%. And if you don't know what that means, that's the 92% of black women that did not vote for Trump. But
I like that.
It's affecting everybody, regardless if we care or not. She FA'd and FO'd.
She showed it. In regards to that, yeah, that's insane. Like, it does seem like people just be more bold, don't it? Like, people that just be like saying what they want to say. Just came out of her. First of all, kudos to Uber customer support that she had dealt with, that they had suspended her account because that's not okay. It's like racial discrimination. You're saying that to a black woman, and to be honest, I want all my followers to understand this. That months ago, I've been worried about black people as well. We're scared too because we don't know how far it's gonna go. And as I said before, it's just immigrants, students that speak out. But what's next? They arrested a judge recently. That's gonna go after everybody. And we gotta stand strong. We gotta stand true because we're not going anywhere. From what I understand, a lot of us have to understand that we can't afford to leave the country. What comforts me though is knowing that even though we're gonna be here and things are very difficult for us in this country, it keeps me positive, it keeps me uplifted, and keeps me hopeful for the world is the other countries around the world that have accepted, for my sake, LGBTQIA plus rights. And I think Malta is one of the biggest countries that has the most protections for all trans individuals and stuff. And I'll leave a list of countries that have trans rights too, because I actually was shocked to know that any did. I think that the U.S. is really trying to make a bubble here. It is scary, but we are tough. Just as, first of all, as people of color, not to mention queer people. Incredibly tough communities. A lot of them, we intersect. We go through adversity. People who go through adversity, people who go through challenges, are going to have some strength, some backbone to them. A lot of people maybe feel defeated, and that's very valid too. But we are a strong community, and the queer community by itself, to be honest, is one of the strongest communities I've ever observed in this country. But yeah, keep in mind that these things are at risk. Keep in mind that colored people of all types, of all shades, of all ethnicities are feeling a little scared too. If you're a white person, you might not be as fully versed in that. That might seem like a stretch, but it does not, in my opinion. We already got concentration camps set up. They're not following any of the court's orders. Things are going bad. We gotta keep going. This one is called Divine. FAFO Moments on the Horizon. Hashtag FAFO.
Yeah, we voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery
Day
prices.
one.
The inflation has been high
Chaos.
since
Day
COVID,
one.
and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds,
What made
and
you
he
think he
doesn't
would?
seem to be doing anything about that. He's
I don't even know
stopping
about the birds. What happened with the birds?
communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything?
Oh,
And,
girl, you think she needs
all he's
stuff.
been doing is taking away rights and freedoms,
Yeah.
or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy.
Well, he's
So,
destroying
we
it.
totally regret our
Ruining
vote
it.
at this point.
What's up?
We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance, and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance
Well,
to
she
people.
really gets fired now, huh?
He's also canceled Medicaid for my children.
I'm so sorry.
I know
for the
they
children.
said they put a
You
halt
voted
on
for him.
his freezing of the funds, but the Medicaid portal is still not working, so we can't access anything for our children's health insurance.
I said earlier, it's hard to say what feeling I'm trying to hone in on, what I want to address, how sad that is with Hurricane Helene, the house being washed away, and especially for her children. That's an issue. But girl, you need to not be so stupid in the future. You all need to have a hard look at yourself. And I'm glad that there's a hashtag that people are able to go to, and people who have supported Trump are able to come out and say these type of things. But something that somebody else told me aggravated them quite a bit was that it seemed like people go in front of the camera and they just kind of do this, they kind of do their little confessional, and then they're done. They don't even go in the streets, they don't protest, they don't do stuff with us, they don't try to actually make real change, and they kind of just, try to get out of it a little bit. But I applaud self-reflection. However, each and every vote played a part, and people are gonna die under this administration. I don't know how to feel about that necessarily when it comes to poor you with the house and stuff. The house thing was not called for. Trump didn't necessarily cause that, so I do feel bad for you for that. But he did cause the lack of security and the lack of being able to get your benefits. I am very sorry to hear that. This one is Kaniti the doll. Oh no, a small business owner voted for Trump being affected by his tariffs. Let's watch this.
All right, I hate asking for help. I'm not asking for any handouts, but I'm a small business owner that is directly being affected by the 104% tariff that has been put on China.
Oh no, a small business owner voted for Trump and now is crying. Oh no. What kills me is these small business owners, that even these just people, especially white people, who think Trump was going to save them, that Trump was on their side. He spewed so much hate towards immigrants and trans people. You thought he was on your side.
Yeah.
You see, mister.
I don't know if they thought he was.
It's called fuck around and find out. Trump don't care about you.
He's just
Trump cares about his billionaire friends who keep giving him money. Your little small business is not giving him money, so he don't care about you.
The anger that he
maybe your cult friends can save you, but we're not saving you. Now, if you want to support a real small business, a trans queer-owned business, that's actually part of the revolution, that we're part of the resistance, because it will always be the Gulf of Mexico.
They must already have shirts like that, though,
links in
right?
my bio, and if you made it this far, please interact with the video from the bottom to the top. I love you all. Remember, you love God.
Everything is just so obvious. Like, straight up gotta wear something like rainbow or something, because nobody gives a f. As far as that guy who lost some income there, yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm sure that happens to a lot of them, and, you know, we're all gonna be losing money, but I think that as far as what I would suggest for people who want to come out and share their experience, if they were a voter, and they are having regret, they should definitely be allowed to share that. I've said millions and trillions and billions of times. It's just, we're all in this country together. Trump just looks like an idiot, then walked away from his podium. He was about to sign the damn, like, the New World Order. He said, I'm about to destroy the economy. I forget. Okay, please stay strong, stay true, stay positive, and stay hopeful for the country. Because I am. The woman has said that she is very scared. I'm scared too, but we're going to be in here. We got the energy to push this forward, and we got the energy to promote the right message, and to promote the right messaging, and to get everybody aware as to how we're all feeling. We are all important, and we cannot let any group, any marginalized group suffer. No matter what group you're in, we got to watch out for everybody. Immigrants, the queer community, the black community, people with cancer, people with different disabilities, and everything like that. We're all in this together. That's the blue wave. Blue wave. That's the way of the blue wave. We gotta keep that frenzy cute though. They're going down, but we gonna keep it cute. Especially the queers. I know, like, we can eat. Anyways, I hope you have a nice day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.